November 7th, 2024. Dear, your name is... You wrote a letter 7 years ago to someone you idolized, an example of the still living and another target for obsession, to cope with something you call death of the self. To summarize, you died. Or, you believe you did. In your mourning, you found an escape. In your failure of keeping a dying dream, you found another to hide in. Delusions of having no other choice but to follow the choir of what-ifs became your new melody. With their new names, we dedicated the last 7 years to the completion of just one more idea. We had a reason to keep living so long as there was just one more idea. We kept living until just one more idea became the cause of our new stalemate. Hey, I was told that we did nothing. Everything we did amounted to nothing. There was nothing we did that was worth being proud of. Whether I say we are making music to stay alive or we are staying alive to make music, none of it is a good enough reason to be proud of, to brag about, to be happy. So in my spite, I deleted everything. The foundation has been demolished. All the building blocks I used, trashed. What remains are the skeletons of who we failed to be, who we failed to represent, and who we failed to remember. Yet, I do not regret any of it. I want a rebuild. I want a reboot. I want a redo. Our names were born of desperation. We wrote our chapters selfishly with no intent to share it because we could not comprehend it. The day that they could care, that they would care, and that we would admit how much we care about how much they care. If we are to rewrite this chapter, our message can no longer be because we want to live, or leave a legacy that we lived if we failed to live. If we are to rewrite this chapter, our names need to be reborn out of determination. Our image must reflect the impressions we want to leave behind, the impressions that we will leave behind. I no longer want to be remembered as someone who wanted to live. I want to be remembered as someone who enjoyed living. I want to be remembered as someone who didn't do nothing. I want to be remembered as someone who others would be proud of. And I want to be remembered as someone I would be proud of. So let's start over. Let's redo, reboot, rebuild our reason to write. Let's write as if we have just one more song. Songs that do not immortalize our last words, but will live on as just one more memory. Memories that flesh out the me that lives in the lives of others. We do not need to make music as an excuse to stay alive anymore. In the next 7 years, we will work towards releasing both the old and the new. We will be rebranding. We will be repackaging. We will be reducing, reusing, recycling. This is a risky move. Without our history of work documented and archived somewhere people can access, people may find it hard again to trust us. I believe we should still make this move. Whatever happens, continue to live happily, healthily, however the hell you want to. I'm just happy you're alive. From your past for your future. Another average nobody. Vyce and Vyrtue. Alrighty. Now that we got that out of the way, why don't we finally get our shit together?
shall we